Today we're discussing a polyester pump which is exclusive to BC coatings. This pump allows the operation to be simplistic, eliminating the problems of pot life in the hot weather with polyester primers normally used in conventional guns and pressure pots. One side of the pump has the polyester with part B in it, which is this side. The other side of the pump has a polyester with the accelerator in it, which is we call the part A. Now the pump is a 1-to-1 mixing ratio, so it picks up evenly from both sides, allowing the paint to come up evenly through a filter system here, right, coming out through a cartridge filter and then exiting out through the fluid line. This is a cartridge filter which helps the polyester mix as it's coming out through the fluid line. Now to operate this pump, firstly the levers should be in the vertical position. Over to my left here is a regulator that operates the pump. When the levers are in the vertical position, by turning on the regulator to the desired pressure, in this respect I normally run about 20 psi or 1.5 kPa. By doing so, it allows the material to be pulled out evenly from both sides, coming up through here, the part B, the part A through here, through these one-way valves, into the filter system, out through the filter system, through the cartridge mixer, out through your fluid line, onto this substrate that you're going to be applying the polyester to. On the other side, the other regulator, this regulator operates your air pressure to your gun. My suggestion is 30 to 40 psi on the regulator, which I find works extremely well. Once you've operated and set the regulator for the air pressure, I would leave it set. There is no need to change the setting whatsoever. When you finish spraying the polyester, if you turn the regulator off that activates the pump, close the levers down into the horizontal position. By doing so, that stops any material from the part B side and the part A side coming through the one-way valve. Now when this has been done, we go to the back of the polyester pump, and as you can see at the rear of the pump is another pickup. Now this is a flush pump where it has clean solvent. To operate the flush pump, what we do, we turn this regulator on, turn it on to 20 psi, 15 psi, open this air valve here, which allows the pump to activate. When the lever is on this angle outwards, it allows the polyester thinners to come up through the vacuum diaphragm pump, up through this line, through the one-way valve here, flushes out through this system here, through the filter, out through the line, down through the spray gun. Once you have clean solvent coming out through your gun, you can turn the regulator off to the flush pump and leave the product just sit there. Now if this is a lunchtime period and you need to spray again after lunch, my suggestion is you come back up, you open the levers back up to the horizontal position, then turn your regulator back on. The material will commence picking up from both sides, up through your lines here, through the one-way valves, and then back out through the fluid lines. Now if it comes to the stage where at the end of the day you've finished spraying, it's the same thing. Undo the regulator to turn the air pressure off to drive the pump. Your levers back into the horizontal position. Back to the back of the pump, turn the regulator on to operate the flush pump, flush the solvent back out through the one-way valve, solvent flush, and then clean the lines. I prefer, after doing so, to put the paint pickups themselves into the clean solvent as such. Then turn the flush pump operation off. Go back over to your operation levers, put back into the horizontal position, or the vertical position. Turn the regulator on, and that will allow the two paint pickups to pick up clean solvent, flush these lines, which are naturally your paint lines, clean them right off, and after doing so, disconnect the air, like so. You can either disconnect the air from the connection, or just turn the air off, and then the pump is finished, for the day. In the morning, it's the same thing as the beginning the day before. You take the pickups, paint pickups, out of the flush pump, back into your part B side, back into your part A side. Your levers are up in the horizontal position as they are. It's only a matter of turning your regulator on to activate the pump, and which will allow the paint to come back out through the line, and you're ready to spray again.